Hi guys, my name is Hannah. I'm the Senior Lifestyle Editor here at Food 52, and today we're partnering up with Local Crate to bring you a wonderful seared chicken rice bowl with tzatziki and za'atar. First things first, you want to read through the entire recipe. We're going to go ahead and marinate the chicken. You want to rinse it and pat it dry. So we're going to use both the zest and the juice of a lemon, and one great way to make sure you get all the great pods working for you is to give it a good roll. Grab the microplane and don't go too far into the white part because that's where it starts to get bitter. Give it a good tap and then make sure you get all the zest on the backside. Get a sharp knife. If you don't have a citrus reamer, you can just go ahead and use a fork and give it a good squeeze. Next, we're gonna go on to the garlic. We're just gonna give one whole clove a good smash. Grab that microplane again, and super easy. Being careful with your fingers, of course. Just go ahead and mince the 2 cloves. We're going to introduce the Dijon mustard and the za'atar to the chicken. I zested the lemon and added the juice from the beginning, but if you hadn't done that yet, you can do it right now. And then also season with a touch of salt and pepper. So when you have all of your marinating ingredients in the bowl, go ahead with your hands, make sure everything has equal parts seasoning. This is gonna marinate in the fridge for about 15-20 minutes, and if you have a little more time, it'll taste even better. Let's get going on the rice. You want to grab a medium pot, add about a tablespoon of oil. We're going to toast the rice first. Add your water, pinch of salt. So you're going to bring this up to a boil, let it reduce to a simmer, keep it covered. So we're moving on to the tzatziki. Grab a big cucumber. Half of this we're going to slice up for garnish, so you can just set that aside for now. And the other half we're going to add to the tzatziki. You want to cut off the ends, and then we cut it in half across the middle again. So one of the tricks that I have for preventing a watery tzatziki sauce is just by scooping out the seeds. We can go ahead and dice it up into chunks. While we're in cucumber land, we're just gonna thinly slice rings for garnish. So we're taking all of the parsley leaves off of the stems, roll them all up, make sure your knife is nice and sharp so it doesn't bruise it. Half of it will go into the tzatziki and the other half will go on top of your rice bowl. So next we're gonna go ahead and chop up our little bell peppers. Remove the tops first, cut them in half. This will make it easier to remove any seeds and membrane. You can just do this by hand. Start by cutting them into strips and turn them around, make even cubes. So now we're gonna make the tzatziki. We've already prepped everything, so it's a matter of combining the garlic, yogurt, tahini, the cut up cucumber, lemon juice, lemon zest, half of the chopped parsley, and a couple teaspoons of water, some salt, and pepper. Smells so nice with all that lemon zest. So it's all mixed together. We're gonna go ahead and put it in the fridge until it's time to plate. We pulled the chicken out. We're just letting the pan heat up, and then we're gonna sear off the chicken breasts. Get a nice neutral oil in that pan. Sear the chicken on both sides. It can take anywhere from about 6 to 8 minutes per side. And then we're going to add about a half cup of water to pick up all those great brown bits left over by the chicken. You're gonna cover it up, let it reduce by half. That'll take about 4 to 5 minutes. So we're gonna remove the chicken, let it rest on a cutting board, and then you'll wanna reserve those pan juices to top off your finished dish. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut up the chicken against the grain. We're cutting it at a slight angle. So now we're gonna get to plating. Your brown rice should be ready. So we're portioning out the rice between 2 bowls. We're gonna move the chicken over onto the bed of rice. We're gonna take the sliced cucumbers and start fanning them out. And then we're gonna take our beautiful chopped peppers, put them on this side of the bowl. The delicious and cooling tzatziki yogurt. Just put a big generous dollop by the cucumbers and the chicken. Don't forget your pan sauce, and then parsley to top it all off. So we're all done with our seared chicken rice bowl. We're about to dive right in. If you want more great recipes, go to localcrate.com/cook or check us out at food52.com.